Hi and welcome. My name is Sarah Peternell. I'm the owner of Family Nutrition Services in Denver, Colorado. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm recording this video to give you guys some tips about how to keep your kids healthy at home during this pandemic. So the first thing is that lucky us, our kids are at home, and that means we have a little bit more under our control. Maybe not about everything. Screen time is going out the window, that's for sure. And our kids certainly are our first and foremost loved ones that we care about and want to keep safe and healthy during this coronavirus pandemic. So, I've posted some other videos on my channel that you can check out if you want to listen to an interview that I did with a local doctor here in Denver. She's got some additional tips. And I have another coronavirus video that is talking all about the ways in which to support you and your loved ones who may have chronic health conditions or Hashimoto's or autoimmune illness. But today I want to just focus on the kiddos. So as I said, they're at home and they're eating at home, and hopefully they are doing some more sort of health supportive or self-care practices because they can't really go anywhere. If your kids are like my kids, they don't have school, they don't have sports, they're not doing play dates, they're not going to any number of their activities. My kids are in elementary school and I have one in middle school, and normally our lives are very busy, very hectic, very chaotic, lots of driving, lots of activities, lots of things to do, and sometimes that actually means that we are not as healthy as we could be or want to be simply because of all of our running around and all of our activities. In fact, I'll admit it's a real struggle on the pre-pandemic days to get healthy food into my kids' bodies while we're driving to soccer practice, or having maybe 2 dinners planned for one kid when they get home from soccer and one kid when they get home from gymnastics. It's a struggle. Well, right now I actually can eliminate that struggle. We're all at home and we're actually focusing on some more of the family rituals, family meal times, and important family nutrition that are really geared towards your child's total health. And we can all do some more of this. It seems like it might be harder to implement because, the kids, they're also wanting more sweets and chips, and my kids have been wanting to bake and do all kinds of things that seems like maybe it's not really in their best interest. But just by being at home more and eating at home almost all of their meals, your children have the opportunity to really boost their overall health and nutrition, as well as their immune system health and nutrition, to keep them safe and protected from a viral illness that's going around. So here are some things that we're doing at our house. The first thing is that we are focusing on our biggest family meal of the day as breakfast. I know it seems like it should be dinner because that's the one meal that we all kind of look forward to at the end of the day of being together again after work online, school online, all of the things that we have going on. And so instead of just sitting down and eating a big family dinner with a lot of calories and maybe for the grown-ups, some an alcoholic beverage, and for the kids, they always want dessert. Instead, we're moving and shifting our focus to our nutritional emphasis starting first thing in the day. So I've been making this my goal, is to get up, to get going on making them nutritious foods. So in our family, we eat gluten-free, and I've been trying to make sure that all of our breakfasts are really protein-packed. So whether it's pasture-raised eggs, scrambled or fried, or even hard-boiled eggs, I've made a couple of quiches, I've made some frittatas, a couple of breakfast casseroles. I'm really trying to stay focused on the high protein content of these high-quality eggs. Also, we're doing some really high-quality sausages. You can check out the link in the pinned comment below to check out some of the resources for high-quality meats from ButcherBox. You can check that link out down below. They offer great humanely raised, pasture-raised heritage breeds of pork for their sausages, and these are a great way to start the day also, again, because of the high protein content, which is going to fill up the kids. It's going to give them a sense of satiety, and it's also helping their bodies as they're growing, right? Just because they're not as active doesn't mean they've stopped growing. My son, he loves a big breakfast, so every day we really try to focus on getting enough nutrition into this meal. I've been making big fruit smoothies fruit salads, trying to get as much of the antioxidant nutrition from berries, apples, pears, bananas, baby spinach, kiwi, avocado, all of these different types of beautiful antioxidant rich, healthful, phytonutrient rich fruits and vegetables into smoothies. We've been drinking a green smoothie, I don't know, 4 times a week for the last probably 5 weeks when we've all been at home, and I found that this has been a really awesome way to supplement breakfast. Not just the protein part of breakfast that's important, but also getting in the fruits and vegetable part of breakfast in a really kid-friendly way. My husband loves it too. In fact, who doesn't love a good smoothie? If we're not doing smoothies, I've just been cutting up fresh fruit. After bringing it home from the grocery store, I'm washing everything really well with just white vinegar and a little a couple drops of essential oil of either lemon or grapefruit or essential oil of sweet orange. Those are food safe essential oils, and I've just been washing everything in a big basin, my big kitchen sink, nice clean sink, filling it with cold water, putting all of the fresh fruits and vegetables in there, kind of giving them a little bit of scrub and letting them air dry, preferably in the sun if you can do that, but also if it's a cloudy day, you can just put them out on some paper towels on your kitchen counter. Cutting up those fresh fruits and vegetables to have on hand also as snacks is really helpful. So after I've been doing the prep for all of our fruits and veggies, I've been putting some of them into some little Zip-Top, whatever packets those are, not the Ziploc brand, but like those reusable ones, you know, that have like the Velcro or they have like the little slide thing over the top. And I've just been filling those and putting those in the snack drawer in our refrigerator. And then also our fruit bowl is full of things like avocados and clementines and apples and things that are easy for the kids to help themselves at breakfast time or at snack time. So breakfast, really important. I've also been making some high protein muffins, high protein pancakes, and in order to make them high protein, there's a couple of tricks that I use. One is that you can use a good like vanilla flavored protein powder that you just get from like the health food store or maybe that you have on hand. I have a protein powder that's made by Designs for Health, and it's called the Pure Paleo Protein Powder, and it's vanilla flavored. And I will add just a little scoop of that, not just to smoothies, but also to our gluten-free pancake mix with an extra egg. And that also helps to boost the protein content of pancakes. For muffins, you can add things like ground flax meal, or you can add chia seeds, you can add hemp hearts, which are just the tiny little insides of the hemp seed, and those are also really high in protein, and they taste really good. They kind of have a nutty flavor, and I think they go really well with like a blueberry or chocolate chip flavor that you can put into your muffins, because they're kind of they can go both fruit sweet or more savory chocolate on that side of things. For lunches, I've been really trying to help my kids learn how to make their own lunches. My kids are 10 and 12, so I really feel like this is something that they should be doing for themselves. I'm happy to do the breakfast and the dinner, but they've got to do their snacks and their lunches. We're all busy at home right now, and so I've been trying again to have things on hand in the refrigerator and in the pantry that make quick and easy lunches that they can put together themselves. So some ideas have been like grain-free, nut-based crackers with hummus. Vegetable sticks like carrots and cucumbers and celery that they can have with hummus or guacamole. I've taught my son how to make guacamole. They both can make sandwiches of their choice. I've been keeping some organic deli meat and cheeses in the refrigerator so they can make sandwiches. My daughter doesn't like it on bread. She just likes to roll up organic deli turkey and have that with hummus and some veggies and some fruit for lunch. Also, I've been making a lot of soups, and I'll just keep those in the cooking pot that I made them originally on the stove, and we can just keep transferring it back and forth between the refrigerator and the stovetop so it can be reheated without having to use the microwave. And I've been doing a lot with bone broths. Again, check the pinned comment if you're interested in using a link for Kettle and Fire. They make the best bone broth. My pantry is seriously stocked with it. But it's so much easier than if you don't really want to make your own bone broth. I would go with the Kettle and Fire brand. And I've been making soups like pureed butternut squash and homemade chicken noodle. And I've been making some stews and chili, and in Colorado we've been having some colder days even here in April. In fact, just last week it snowed like 7 inches. So soups and stews and chilies, those have all been really nourishing, and they make great lunches. Like I said, we're all at home. My husband, me, my 2 kids, Well, today I'm actually at my office to record this video because it's a little bit quieter here. But we're all at home and we all need to have these kind of easy grab and go lunches, right? So the soups, the sandwiches, and all of the prepped veggies and fruits that I was talking about. These things are really helping to keep our family and our kids healthy. And then, dinner, although still important, but less important than what we've been focusing on with breakfast and snacks. Dinners, we've just been trying to focus on like lighter meals, maybe like a grilled or a baked protein with a side vegetable, and just keeping things pretty simple. We're not always eating all of our dinners together like we are with breakfast and lunches. And so dinner sometimes is just when people feel hungry and they just want to grab something. For me, I've been wanting a lot of big salads, and sometimes my kids are maybe having some leftovers again, or they'll make quesadillas. We've just been kind of trying to focus on how do we feel when we reach the end of the day. I don't know about you, but if you're just kind of like burned out on eating by like 5 p.m., I think it's normal. Also for the kids, I'm making sure they're taking their multivitamin. For both of my kids, we use Smarty Pants gummies. I've tried everything. I literally have made them my guinea pigs, and I have made them try every single multivitamin for kids under the sun, and this is where we've landed, and I feel good about it. The Smarty Pants gummies for kids, my son takes theirs with extra fiber to help support his digestive system that needs a little extra support, and my daughter just uses the regular gummies by Smarty Pants for kids. And we've also been doing added vitamin D. We've also been doing added magnesium. The Calm brand makes a magnesium gummy chewable, also that is great for kids. And that's been helping with just some of the stress. I mean, the kids are just under as much stress as we are. And if they're feeling, any tension, if they're feeling any nervousness, if they're having any difficulty sleeping, the magnesium is a great thing to add in as well. We've also been doing a liposomal vitamin C, which is hard to come by right now. I'm glad I stocked up when I did. But vitamin C is very, very important to have on board for the whole family right now, as for its natural antiviral properties and immune system boosting properties. So if you can get your hands on some good vitamin C, maybe from your health food store, or if you can find some online, I will tell you that vitamin C is hard to come by, but I have seen some great chewable brands at some of the health food stores here in Denver, like at Sprouts and at Natural Grocers. So check those places out if you live locally. Okay, so for kids, multivitamin, extra vitamin D, we're doing the drops, magnesium, chewables, vitamin C, liposomal, which is just a squirt of vitamin C under the tongue, and also probiotics. I didn't want to forget to mention that. So our kids take Inner Eco, so easy. Inner Eco you can find in most of the health food stores. It is fermented young coconut water. It's basically like kombucha, but way more potent in terms of the beneficial bacteria. So I love this stuff, and it's not too sour. My kids will drink it. I usually give them like a quarter of a cup to drink every single day. It is so amazing for the digestive system, for helping to produce that good secretory IgA that's in the digestive tract and supports the immune system of the gastrointestinal tract. And it's a great delivery method for kids with literally trillions of live active cultures. So those are our go-to for kids. I'm making sure my kids are still going to bed on time. We have had some later nights doing some like Harry Potter movie marathons. And we've all been staying up, to do the nightly howl in our neighborhood. We've climbed up on the roof a couple times and done some stargazing, but I'm still being a stickler about bedtime because sleep for their growing bodies and for the stresses that they may be under emotionally, mentally, dealing with online school, whatever it is, the sleep is ultra, ultra important. So I'm still making my kids go to bed between 9 and 9:30 every single night, and they're getting up every day between like 7:30 and 8:30 in order to start their day. So they're getting a really good amount of sleep. Lots of water for hydration, electrolytes if you're hiking or playing outside, if you're getting sun, if they're getting exercise. You want to make sure you're replenishing electrolytes so that the kids don't get dehydrated. We just like to use the El Dorado Springs flavored water, electrolyte beverages that they have. The peach mango is our favorite flavor. And that can be really helpful, like if you're, going to be getting up into the foothills or hitting some trails near your home wearing your mask, and it's a warm day. So make sure you're doing lots of electrolytes as well. I hope this is helpful for you. These are our tips. Just enjoy this time together with your family and your kids. Extra snuggles, extra, reading together, movie marathons, working together in the kitchen, teaching them some new skills, being gentle with feelings about, all this stuff that's going on, and also just being gentle around food, allowing for some flexibility, allowing for kids to have an active, participative role in their nutrition. I mean, like I said, they're at home, so we have a lot more under control, which is pretty cool if you ask me. So enjoy this time. Please stay safe, take care of yourselves, and I'll be back more with some new videos coming really soon. All right, bye.